So today our topic is entity relationship diagram. Before learning this video, please learn previous part of this video. So today we will learn database keys in DBMS. So database keys in DBMS. A key is a set of attributes that can uniquely identify each tuple in the given relation. So keys are a key part of a relational database. They ensure each record within a table can be uniquely identified by one or a combination of fields within the table. They help in identifying the relationship between tables. Please note one thing, the terms relation and table are used interchangeably. The term tuple and record are used interchangeably, so don't get confused. Types of keys: super key, candidate key, primary key, alternate key. We will learn each and every key in detail. Super key. A super key is a set of attributes that can identify each tuple uniquely in the given relation. A super key is not restricted to have any specific number of attributes. Thus, a super key may consist of any number of attributes. It is an attribute or a group of attributes that uniquely identifies a tuple in a relation. Note that superkey is not minimal. Any superset of a superkey is also a superkey. Take one example, then this will be more clear for you. See, for this table, single attributes x, y and z are not superkey. Only x can't identify a particular tuple. Only y, because repetition is there. See, x1, x1, y1, y1. So repetition is there. So they can't identify a particular tuple. Also for z, repetitions are there. So single attributes x, y, z are not superkey. Now xy, xz and yz are two element sets. Now see, for xy, x1, y1, x1, y1, first two rows. Repetitions are there. So this set is not super key. For xz, x1, z1, okay, no repetition is there. x1, z2, no repetition is there. But x2, z2, x2, z2, repetitions are there. So xz is not super key. Now yz, no repetition is there. So yz is super key. And also we can say XYZ, this set also a super key. They can uniquely identify a particular tuple or record. Candidate key. A minimal super key is called as a candidate key. Or we can say a set of minimal attributes that can be identified each tuple uniquely in the given relation is called as a candidate key. So, the minimal subset of super key is called candidate key. A candidate key is a single field or least combination of fields that uniquely identifies each record in the table. There can be more than one candidate key. In order to be eligible for a candidate key, it must pass certain criteria. First, it must contain unique values. Second, it must not contain null values. Third, it contains minimum number of fields to ensure uniqueness. It must uniquely identify each record in the table. Take one example. This is our table. Now see, roll number is a super key. It can uniquely identify a record. Roll number and name, it is also super key. It can uniquely identify a record. But roll number is candidate key for minimum number of attribute. So candidate key for this example is roll number. We already learned there may be more than one candidate key. So a primary key is a candidate key that the database designer selects while designing the database. Or we can say candidate key that the database designer implements is called as a primary key. So once your candidate keys have been identified, you can now select one to be your primary key. So one candidate key is selected by the database designer as the primary key. The primary key must contain unique values. It must never be null. It uniquely identifies each record in the table. Take one example. For this table, roll number can uniquely identify a particular tuple. Phone number also can uniquely identify a particular tuple. Email ID also can uniquely identify a particular tuple. So these are candidate key. But database designer can choose any one of them as primary key. So the values of primary key can never be changed, that is, no updation is possible. The value of primary key must be assigned when inserting a record. A relation is allowed to have only one primary key. So remember this figure. So we already learned there can be more than one candidate key. So what is alternate key? Candidate keys that are left unimplemented or unused after implementing the primary key are called as alternate key, or unimplemented candidate keys are called as alternate key. So implemented primary key is known as primary key, unimplemented primary key is known as alternate key. So a relation or a table or one entity set can have multiple alternate keys, but we have only one primary key. So for this example, candidate keys are roll number, phone number and email ID. So if we choose roll number as primary key, then remaining two keys are alternate key. Foreign key. A foreign key is a primary key from one table that appears as a field in another where the first table has a relationship to the second. So we can say a foreign key is a key used to link two tables together. Or a foreign key is a field in one table that refers to the primary key in another table. So for this example, there are two tables. Student ID column in course enrollment table is a foreign key, as it points to the primary key of student table. So the table containing the foreign key is called the child table. Here course enrollment table is the child table, and the table containing the primary key is called the referenced or parent table. So student table is the parent table. Partial key. A partial key cannot identify each and every record uniquely, but a partial key can select a bunch of related tuples from the table. Take one example. This is employee table and employee number is the primary key, and this is dependent table. Now see, here E1 is occurring multiple numbers of times in dependent table, so it is not a primary key. Considering E1, we can get bunch of tuples or records from the dependent table. So those tuples are related by EMP number, that is E1. So EMP number is the partial key. So this is your homework. Try to answer this question and answer me in the comment section. I am waiting for your reply. For getting more and more updates, please like, share and subscribe my channel. That's all for today. Thank you.